Alright, so guys, this is my wolf outfit. Like, I suppose my full wolf costume. I'm pretty much wearing all-in-one tights, tail, ears, and a furry thing. So this would be my fursuit if I went to like a fursuit convention or a furry meet or whatever. I'd probably wear like this sort of thing. Maybe with furry leg warmers and my paws. And of course full wolf makeup rather than a fursuit. So you guys know I'm a furry as well as a therian, so. And before you say, oh, you can't be both a furry and a therian. Yes, I can. There's no law against it. I understand that they're two different things. That's why I say I'm both. If I thought they were the same thing, I'd say, well, it's all the same. But I understand it's not the same thing. And I will do a video probably explaining the differences. Some differences I can't explain, but I'll try in this video actually. Okay, so with therians it's more spiritual and a deep meaningful thing. A stereotype is sort of separate to you, but it's also you as well. It's part of you and it makes you you. It's part of what makes you you. Whereas with furry sort of more whimsical and it's more of a fantasy. I'm not gonna lie, I mean your fursona is kind of like your stereotype. It can be, but it's different. I mean, I have stereotypes and I have fursonas, and sometimes they merge into one, sometimes. Let's see, how many have I got? I've got a hyena, I've got a wolf, and a German Shepherd, stereotypes. Whereas my fursona is an adult male falcon wolf, which is different from my therio type. My therio type is a grey wolf, so he's like a golden blonde winged wolf, which is called a falcon wolf. He's a species I made up, so, well, I didn't just make him up. It's sort of like between me and a couple of friends, so yeah. So yeah, that is different. That is my fursona, whereas my therio types are actual real life hyena, German Shepherd, and wolf, grey wolf, Russian grey wolf is my therio type. Now I have had a hyena fursona called Kenzie, but I also feel like I've got a therio type that's a hyena, and my German Shepherd is definitely a therio type, not a fursona. Okay, so that's the differences. And yeah, so with fur, and it's not a sexual thing. A lot of people will say, well, it's sexual as well, this furry thing. Well, it can be, but a lot of people are more serious furries that it's just more like maybe a childish thing, not in a bad way, but you know, sort of like you're just having fun. Kind of like being a furry is kind of fun, and I wouldn't like to, you know, not be a furry and not have fun and just be a therian and just be serious all the time. Like, I do like the fun side of furry, and I don't really think that therian always has to be dead serious, but a lot of people really take therianthropy too serious, to the point where there's these set of rules that if you don't follow these rules you're not a therian, so, you know. And that's a lot of things that, you know, a lot of therians tried to sort of say to me. You know, a lot of therians judged me, saying you're not really a therian because you're not doing this, and oh, if you're a therian you wouldn't do that. I don't know, it's like it's too strict. And to be honest with you, I did pull away from therianthropy at one point because a lot of the people were quite hostile on my last account and they really judged me a lot. And one person said I was an embarrassment to lichens everywhere. Like, first of all, I'm not a lichen, I'm a therian. That's also different. Lichen is where you believe you're a werewolf, but I'm not a werewolf. I am just a wolf. I don't have shifts. where I shift into a werewolf. I'm just sort of like permanently a wolf, in like sort of trapped in a human's body, and a dog trapped in a human's body. So it's sort of like I'm not really a lichen. Now, I don't fully know all about lichens and the differences, but these are the differences that I've gleaned so far. Is that, like I say, lichens are more about being a werewolf. Like, they believe that they're a werewolf, I think. There are other things to it, but like I say, I've not really done a lot of research with lichen, but I have sort of, on observation, done sort of research, if you will, with furry and therian, just from like my observation over the years. So I was a furry before I was a therian. I was a therian technically first because I didn't know about therians when I was quite a young child, but I was more of a real animal, and I wanted to be a real animal when I was a kid. So I suppose that's more bordering towards therianthropy, whereas when I was about 14, that's when I discovered furries. So I discovered furries first, and I thought, oh, I want to be one of them. So with furries, you sort of choose an animal and you choose a fursona, whereas with therians, you sort of don't choose, do you? It's like you feel. And I've tried several different animals over the years to see which one I connect with, and the ones I connect with the most are dog, German Shepherd, and a wolf, a grey wolf in particular. So yeah, when I first decided to be a wolf, thinking it was a fursona, it was going to be a fursona, I felt connected to it, like on a spiritual level. So I thought, so when I discovered therians, I thought this feels more like what this is. This wolf persona seems more like it's spiritual and more like a therianthropy sort of experience. So I thought, oh, I am a therian as well. So I'm a therian. Actually, I discovered teen werewolves first, and then from there I discovered therians. So, and that's also different. Teen werewolf is more of a trend, but it can also be linked to being a therian, because those teen werewolves might actually be therians if they feel like proper spiritual connection to the animal that they are identifying with. So like I say, I identify as a dog and a wolf, but I also have my fursona, which is a mythical creature that I've made up, an original species. So that's obviously different. That's more for fun, that's more imagination. Whereas therians, you have to be like a real animal. And if you do identify with a mythical creature, you can't say, well, my wolf has wings. It's got to be, you're a mythical creature, so you're a winged wolf that's a mythical creature, rather than saying I'm just a regular wolf, but I happen to just have wings as well. Like, I've been told about that, because when I did join this therian group on Amino, and I told everybody that my therio type was a winged wolf, and they said, well, you can't identify as a wolf then. You've got to identify as a mythical creature. So now I get that, I suppose, but because obviously in real life there are no winged wolves, so that's more of a mythical creature. So yeah, so I guess I do get that. So I don't identify as a winged wolf. That's my fursona. That's something I've made up, and I want to say it's a mythical creature, but they're just like in this alternative universe, they are a real species. They're not a mythical creature. But in reality, as a therian, I identify with a wolf, with a German Shepherd, and a hyena. Yeah, they're the species I identify as. And as a lot of you guys know, even though I appear to be female, I do identify as male. But I'm more gender fluid, I suppose, but leaning more towards male. So I do prefer male titles and male pronouns. So like, I would identify as king, prince, sir, master, all the male titles. I suppose I don't really mind if you call me a she or her, because it can get a bit confusing. So I don't really mind either way, to be honest. But I'm dead set on being titled. So I do have a title. in real life, I do have a title that I've not bestowed upon myself. It's my real title, which is Lady. I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you this is information. I am Lady. So as a lady, I would actually identify as Lord. I would prefer to be called Lord. My name is... I can't tell you my last name. I will give that out to people, specific people. But so my Lord last name, or full name, Lord, full name. Yeah. So as I really do have a title in real life, which is Lady, I would prefer to actually be called Lord. I'm not sure if I was able to get Lord. I might change it to Lord if that's possible, but it might confuse some people. As outwardly, I appear female, so most people will just think that I'm female, and it can get confusing. So, and I've had lots of bad experiences with confusing people about my gender in the past, and people have got nasty because I've told people that I'm male in the past when I was full-on transgender. And when they found out, when they were confused about it, because they had obviously an inkling that I was actually female, they got quite nasty with me. That was part of my bullying problem, really. So I've always been different ever since I was a kid, and I've always been sort of kids have been funny with me because of it. But the whole telling them I was male at one stage of my life, when I was about 15 or 16, that didn't help. They got, like I say, funny about the fact that I was telling them I was male, but they suspected I was female, so they got funny about that. Right, I'm just going to show you my outfit. So this would be my sort of, I don't know, fursuit. Like if I was to go to a convention, I would probably wear this. I probably, maybe, I don't know if it's appropriate to go like this. This isn't actually an undergarment. This is actually one of those waist smoother things that people wear, wear underneath clothes. So I'll probably wear a proper leotard. Maybe I would buy a leotard, like a full body leotard instead. Black leotard or grey leotard. I've actually found a wolf costume online that's really good, actually. It's like a grey leotard with tail and ears, and so I might get that actually. Or I'm just giving you this the option. If you want to buy me a present because my birthday's coming up, you can do. You can buy that for me if you want. If you're a child, however, if you're quite young, don't. Or at least get your parents' permission first, okay? Don't just buy me stuff. If you're a grown-up, that's fine, you don't need anyone's permission. But if you're a child, if you're quite young, I don't know, 18 and below, I'd say ask your parents. If you wanted to get me a present, you don't have to. It's just an option you can do. I might put up my wish list, like I say, if you guys are interested in that. I don't know. Like I say, it's just an idea. I'm saying this because I don't want to be accused of begging. I can hear a noise. It sounds like my gate. It's like a squeaking noise. Anyway, I'm telling you this because I do not want to be accused of begging. I'm not begging. I'm giving you guys the option if you want to buy me anything, or just send me a card or something for my birthday, or a little something that's dead cheap and very cute. I don't know. It's just a lot of other YouTubers do it. Like Eugenia Cooney does it, and other people do it. So I'm just giving you the option. So you can buy me therian gear or costumes or whatever you feel like, cheap things, whatever. I'm just trying it out because other YouTubers have done it, I guess. I kind of feel bad about it because I have been accused of begging in the past when I've tried to sell stuff. So let alone actually giving the option for giving presents, I'm not really begging, okay? I'm just giving you the option. So I have actually tried selling stuff on YouTube. I've advertised products, and I've been accused of begging. So that really pisses me off. And I've also, on my other channel, I have asked for donations. So again, accused of begging. Even though lots of other people do it, lots of YouTubers do it, lots of people on the internet do it. So I'm not really sure why I'm being accused of begging, but I am so not. I'm just doing it because other people have done it. And I thought, why not? So yeah, I could either wear this or I could wear it with my big tail. But I kind of like this tail. Most people would probably just think I'm a cat or something, but I just like, I'm just kidding. I do get annoyed when people think I'm a cat. I do think this outfit would probably look even better with the wolf hood, but it's shrunk in the wash, so I can't wear my wolf hood anymore. It's kind of sad. Right guys, I'm gonna go and test out the scooter some more, and probably make videos again. I'm not sure about going out like I am. Bloody hell, stupid thing fell off again. I'm not sure about going out as I am. I'm not sure whether to change or just take the tail and ears off, and maybe the furry thing, I don't know. Just thinking on a scooter it might not look so bad. JD, get the ball! Come on! I just kicked the ball to you, get it? I probably wouldn't wear these ears with this. I don't know. It doesn't really go. Oh, squirrel, hello. It hides its nuts in there. Yeah, that thing there. It used to hold the umbrella thing. Right, once again it's going to be a very long video, so I'm going to stop. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the next one. And don't forget to check out previous videos. All of this will help my channel grow, and I'd really like to see it grow. See you later.